This is Ian from Lean Media, and today we're going to be talking about Amazon account suspensions. If this video helps, please take a moment to like it and follow me. Let's get started. So this is a forum post that I spotted on the internet, and basically the person says, my Amazon account is suspended and I lost all the tax documents, what to do? So this particular seller gives his situation, and obviously he's very concerned because he apparently cannot access the tax documents from his Amazon account in order to file taxes. And of course, that's a very big issue for anybody that's running a business. So I have a couple observations about this particular post, and then I have a couple specific pieces of advice about what this person can and should do. So the first thing to keep in mind is my Amazon seller account got deactivated 5 months ago with no specified reason. I don't think that's possible. I think Amazon nowadays, they're very specific about shutting down accounts. They do give warning. They do tell you what the issue is. And usually there's some sort of thing that you can do to try to fight it. Now, one thing to understand is when they do tell you that your account has an issue and you need to deal with it, sometimes those reasons are completely ridiculous. And I'm not just talking about a person, if you, the seller, have a problem, like you have health issues that you can't run your account. That's one thing. But sometimes Amazon will say something where it's not really possible for you to even refute it. They'll say something like, your Amazon account, we think that you are doing review manipulation against a competitor. And how can you prove that you're not doing that? There's just no way to do it. So sometimes Amazon will accuse you of doing something, and there's nothing you can do about it. But at least they're telling you that this is the issue that you have to that's affecting your account. And then oftentimes when I see my Amazon account got deactivated 5 months ago with no specified reason, and then the very next sentence, this person says, due to me being busy with school and some health issues, I suspect that actually what happened is Amazon did tell this person what the issue is, and he or she just didn't respond to the emails from Amazon Seller Central. And the other thing that happens is if you stop monitoring your Amazon account, that means you're not only ignoring messages from Amazon Seller Central about maybe there's a problem with your account, but if customers are contacting you with an issue saying, hey, my product is not delivered, what should I do? And you ignore those messages from your customer, that's really bad. Because if Amazon when a customer wants to contact you about an issue with something you sold them, it goes through Amazon. Like, here's my Amazon Seller Central account. There's a tab up here for messages. You'll see messages up here from customers, and you'll also be notified by email that you have a message from a customer, and you have a certain amount of time to respond to it. So I think it's 24 or 48 hours. So if you're blowing those off or not paying attention, or even worse, somebody places an order for something and you don't fulfill it, and this is a merchant fulfilled issue, Amazon will definitely notice that, and you will be penalized for that. And maybe if there's enough of them, Amazon will just say, all right, we're just shutting down this account. The seller is derelict or delinquent or not with it. So now that being said, this person says, I'm busy with school and I have health issues. Okay, so let's say there are legitimate health issues, and my account is now deleted with no way to access my information. Now, interestingly, right after that, it says my funds are frozen and customer support told me to seek legal advice when doing tax returns and wait for the refund appeal. So the account is actually not completely deleted. It's not operational. It's been suspended, but you can still contact Amazon to file cases. And that's what this person did, apparently, because they said customer support told me to seek legal advice. And when you come to your Amazon Seller Central account and your account has been suspended, some things you cannot access at all. Like, maybe you can't access your money. Maybe you cannot access manage orders. Maybe you cannot access order reports. But you should still be able to log in. You should still be able to click the help icon up here, and then try to resolve the issue either by searching for help or clicking this button right down here to get support. So you should be able to contact seller support to try to get an answer for some of these particular questions. I think for tax forms, there's a good chance you can get resolution for that because Amazon is legally required to issue tax forms for certain marketplaces. For instance, I get tax forms for the U.S. and for Canada. And if I sell something in those territories and Amazon doesn't issue a tax form, that's kind of on them. That's not on me. So this person should definitely push forward on that. logging into the account, their old account, the account that's no longer functional, clicking on help, and then following the support to do that. Failing that, there are a couple other things they can do. One is to seek legal advice, that's a big problem because, of course, it's super expensive. There are some social media accounts that sometimes escalate these things on behalf of particular accounts that are having trouble. I've talked about them before. I don't always like those social media accounts because I think that sometimes they have their own issues. You can look at my old video history to see what some of those are. But I think that this person hasn't really exhausted the options available to him or her, and then also I don't think that they're quite being open about what really happened here, because it looks like they just stopped paying attention to the account for a long time, and now they're paying the price for it. Finally, if you do go to Amazon Seller Central, you are able to log into your account. You can go to the seller forums. And let's see where that is. Yeah, it's under forums home discussions. So you should be able to access the discussions, and then and I've seen people starting a discussion and talking about account suspension. So you can, that way somebody at Amazon will definitely see that and may have some more specific advice about what to do. So this is not a magic bullet about what this particular case can do to get the tax form, because it sounds like that's what he or she wants to do. But some of these other complicating issues here are, and some things that are not quite accurate, I think, are the fact that he or she claims that no specified reason was given, and that's, I think, is very unlikely. And they seem to be stuck in an issue where they can't get access to their tax form, which may be resolvable using the methods I just said. My name is Ian Lamont. I am the founder of Lean Media. If you go to leanmedia.org and click on blog or video, you can see lots more free posts that I have about all things Amazon, as well as Shopify and some other platforms. This is what I do for my living. I just try to help people out, just to try to help them understand the platform and how to do certain types of tasks on these platforms. Thank you so much for watching.